So they was talking to Canelo Alvarez about certain things recently that I want to drop a few videos about. One of them was he was talking about who could be possibly be the next face of boxing, and he said two people could be the next face of boxing, and the people he referred to was Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia. He was saying those are the two people that he basically feel like can be the face of boxing coming up in the next couple of years or next. In my mind, I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, okay. Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis. We talking about pay-per-view sales and stuff like that? Is that what we talking about? Because if we talking about pay-per-view sales, you might want to throw Jake Paul in there too. And I'm keeping it a buck. If we talking about just pay-per-view sales, go ahead and throw Jake Paul in there too. Go ahead and do that too. Because it sounds like it's just a pay-per-view sales conversation. Once you throw Ryan Garcia in there, I don't care if he beat. You feel like he beat Haney. I don't care if you feel like he beat Wilder. He's not one of the top boxers in the game because he beat Haney. After quitting against Tank Davis. Absolutely not. If Canelo thinks that's something that makes sense to him, nah. He sounds crazy. He sounds foolish. I'm going to just tell you that right now. That's like me saying, oh, yeah, Munguia is the best, is the next face of boxing because Munguia went out there and knocked out John Ryder. Canelo didn't even knock out John Ryder. It don't make sense what Canelo's saying. It just doesn't. It sounds like he's favoring someone. Because he's talking about the next face of boxing. What does the face of boxing mean to him? So basically, the same thing that face of boxing means to a casual, it means to Canelo Alvarez. And people might say, well, you tripping. Ryan Garcia's, bruh. Ryan Garcia he ain't made 5 people he done fought famous. A lot of people still don't know who Luke Campbell is. They don't know who Oscar Duarte is. When you're the face of boxing, people know who the people you fought are. They know your opponents when you're the face of boxing. To be even considered the face of boxing, fans have to know who your opponents are by first name, last name. They don't even know who Oscar Duarte is. I'm trying to let y'all know that. I know boxing. I watch this all the time. I know who the fans know. I know who they don't know. They don't even know who most of the guys anyway is fighting. They don't know they don't know these guys. So for Ryan Garcia to be considered the face of boxing, we actually need to know the people that he's fighting. People probably know Steve Claggett, the guy that Teofimo fought, more than they know who Oscar Duarte is. And that's just a fact. Everybody knows that in boxing. And he fought Oscar Duarte right before he fought Devin Haney. This is after selling 1.2 with Tank. Oscar Duarte should be a household name in boxing just because he fought Ryan Garcia. But he's not. He's not. And people will say, well, it was just the way he fought. He fought the same way Ryan did against Tank. So if Ryan's getting praised for it, so should Oscar Duarte. He's still fighting big names right now. He's finna fight Regis Program. Like, that's an elementary conversation. How we gonna have guys be the face of boxing when they can't even make guys they going to fight famous? To be the face of boxing, you have to make people. When we say face of boxing, I'm talking about the way that these guys are saying it. They ain't saying it because of talent, skill, and all that, and resume. Canelo talking about, he ain't talking about talent, skill, or resume. He's talking about who he beat last and who know him and how popular he is online. So that's what kind of confuses me. I'm like, what? Two faces of boxing? Huh? Because at least when Tank fights somebody, they know who Pitbull is. They know who Rolly is. So it makes sense when you name Tank Davis. You know who Rolly is because of Tank. They know who are these other guys, Pitbull because of Tank. You know, the new fans, they know who these guys are because of Tank. They don't know who people are because of Ryan Garcia. They don't know that. They don't know who Javier Fortuna is because of Ryan Garcia. Stop it. Please. It doesn't make sense. That's the reason why I'm disagreeing with this. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. To be the face of boxing, you actually have to be in a position where you're, when you fight, everybody knows who you're fighting. That's how you make the sport bigger. When Mike Tyson fought Jake Paul, everybody knew who Jake Paul was. Okay? When Mike Tyson fought Evander Holyfield, everybody knew who Evander Holyfield was. Lennox Lewis. That's when you're a face. When you fight somebody, everybody knows who you're fighting. Not to the point where you fighting somebody, don't nobody know who you are, and you ain't on pay-per-view. And they don't even know you fighting tonight. Oscar Duarte versus Ryan Garcia. Nah. No, sir. You got pretty low standards. I thought Canelo would have said somebody like Bam Rodriguez or somebody. You would think the best Mexican fighter right now is actually Bam Rodriguez and not Ryan Garcia. But that goes to show you that they don't look at skill level and everything like that. They look at, and then maybe Canelo looks at Bam as competition. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.